Hello and a very warm welcome to the presentation of the case study demonstrating the power of the combination of performing measurements and running simulation models. Now this case is about a balancing weight that came flying off a crankshaft of a main diesel engine due to failure of the studs that were supposed to keep the balancing weight in place. Now the top picture shows the crankshaft and the location on the crankshaft where the balancing weight had become detached, and this is at crank web number 16. Now the photograph in the left bottom corner shows the end of the studs where they have broken off. Now the engine was put back together again, and this is where we came in and started our investigation. Now after investigating the damage, it was quickly established that torsional vibration must have been the most likely driving mechanism behind the failures. And the animation you see shows what a torsional vibration looks like, simulating a startup of a diesel engine for another project where we were investigating a gear hammer issue. And this presented us with a challenge. In order to confirm that torsional vibrations were indeed the cause for the failures, we needed to get information about dynamic stress loading on parts deep inside a running diesel engine. And because of the location of these parts, it was impossible to get this information directly through measurements. So instead, we measured torsional vibration stresses on a crankshaft section that was accessible and that was just outside the crank casing. We studied these measurement results and then used simulation modeling techniques to work out what the corresponding dynamic stress loading must have been on the engine parts that had failed. Now that indeed seemed to confirm that the torsional vibrations were the cause for the damage, but that's of course a first step of the investigation, because now we needed to figure out why the torsional vibration loading was such that the failures had occurred. And that essentially meant asking ourselves the following questions. A, has there been a design fault in the engine parts or the driveline configuration? Or B, are all driveline components dynamically behaving as they should? Now, as you may realize, these questions are very strongly design evaluation related questions. And of course, for design evaluation, you need simulation models. In the end, through study of measurement results and using simulation modeling techniques, we were able to confidently point towards a malfunction of the torsional vibration damper as the cause for the failure of the mounting studs. And upon inspection of the damper, it appeared that the spring inside the damper had broken. Now we spoke to the engine manufacturer about it, and this is where they admitted that this was a known problem for that type of damper. And as a result, they had switched over to a new type of damper for the newer engines. Now in the end, this diesel engine was also fitted with this new type of damper, and no issues have been reported since. Now I hope you enjoyed this presentation. And if you've got any questions, please post them here directly on the YouTube channel or pass me a personal message on LinkedIn. And I look forward to seeing you with our next presentation. Thank you very much for watching.